We're live.
Are we live? Okay, we're live. Are we live? Are we live or not?
We are.
Things are occurring on my computer and I don't know what's happening.
We're live.
Wait, I'm about to join. I'm confused. I think I fucked up.
That's the wrong link.
Okay, how do I help me?
I'll send you the link. We are definitely live right now though.
Cool. But where do I put it at? Add new live event.
No, don't touch anything. Just go to that link.
Okay.
Hello everyone. So we're both a bit of a mess this morning, so just
oh, hey, that's me. Okay. Add new. So we're live.
Yes.
Gotcha. Settled. Sorted.
Okay. Wait.
Hold up. I gotta. Okay. Sorted. Just trying to make so I've got the chat. Nailed it. Swish.
Love it.
Okay, hey.
Hello everyone. Welcome.
Welcome to our Godsgrave live show.
Woo!
So, how many pages of Godsgrave did you get through?
67.
Hey, I managed a whopping 21 last night, so I think we're going to be fine.
We've already read this before, so
multiple times. So it's. Is someone trying to give us $2?
What is this? Oh my god, you can like support. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. You can show your support for Piera. You can.
Yeah, support me.
Sweet. That's so sweet. Thanks.
But I don't know what that means. Thanks, Victor.
That's so cool. Anyway,
Godsgrave.
Yeah. So obviously we've read this series before, but we haven't finished our recent reread of Godsgrave.
We're trash. Imagine setting up a reread for a month and then fucking not even doing it yourself.
This was an intense month.
It has
moved.
Yeah. It has been. This is my new place.
It looks so cool. I love your office.
So much space. I don't even know what to do with it all. Look at it. It just keeps going. There's just books everywhere.
Amazing. Amazing.
I feel at home. I feel really great.
I'm so jealous.
Wonderful. Okay, so Godsgrave. For those of you who do not know, Godsgrave is the second book after Nevernight. Also, if you don't know what's wrong with you, my personal thoughts on Godsgrave. I think I preferred Nevernight. Like I really loved the assassin school. That's like one of my kinks and that sort of stuff. And so going into Godsgrave, I remember being very like he just gave us a whole cast of characters in Nevernight, and then it was like, surprise! Here's a whole new cast of characters in Godsgrave, and very few of the characters from Nevernight. And I was like, oh, okay. Like, it's not the same characters, if that makes sense. And then, so that was jarring at the beginning. And also the fact, like, the one thing I did love about this, I really loved, like, the Roman influence. Like, as an Italian myself, I really loved, like, all of the stuff about, like, the Collegium, or whatever it's called. And all of that sort of background of it, and seeing more of like the world. So like seeing Godsgrave and seeing like Crow's Nest and stuff. I really liked that. I did find it a little throwing and jarring sometimes with just the language that was actually made up, because I remember trying to have a conversation with someone the other day, trying to explain to them what an equali was. And they're like, that's not a real word. I'm like, no, it is. Like, they're the horse and cart. Like, they got the archeries. Like, that's not a real thing. I was like, yeah, it is. And I Googled it, and it's not even a real word. So.
Yeah.
Rude, Jay. I was so convinced that it was a legit thing.
Yeah, because they do that with, like, the administrati with, like, the 2 eyes at the end, the gladiati. Like, a lot of things I'm assuming are based off things, but when I was first reading Godsgrave, I was like, what does this actually mean?
Yeah, exactly. And then,
yeah.
I mean, I will always be thankful for, like, the bits at the beginning that tell you who everyone was, the dramatis personae.
Yeah, it's very handy.
I mean, like, obviously I had reread Nevernight right before this came out, so I was fine. But I know for people who obviously haven't, it was really handy to have all that in there. Especially things like they have, like, all the gods down the bottom. I thought that was, like, super handy, because I was like, I don't remember who, like, you know, like, Nylipsy is. Now I do. But,
sorry, I'm just muting myself when I'm eating, so you can hear it.
And did we get both maps in Nevernight? I don't remember. No, I didn't think so.
No, we didn't.
Yeah. So we only had Atreya, we didn't have Godsgrave, did we?
Correct, yeah, because we weren't really in Godsgrave as much, so.
Yeah, exactly. No, I really liked seeing that. And then just, like, finding where things actually were made a lot more sense to me. But then even finding, like, the fact that Godsgrave is literally in this corner. For some reason, I thought, like, all of it was.
Yeah.
And then, so, you know, being able to see where everyone was from, I love a good map. I used to hate maps at the beginning of starting fantasy. Love a good map. Yeah. I used to hate it.
So great. That's so interesting.
I don't understand why you're throwing me money. What's happening?
I have no idea.
What do you do? Why are you giving me $20? I don't know what this means. Anyway.
Yes.
Yes.
I do agree with you as well, though, because Nevernight and Godsgrave are so very different, and I did appreciate them for different things. Like with Nevernight, it was really cool to be in the assassin school, get to know a lot of the characters, really introduced to the world and like the religion, the gods and stuff like that. And then Godsgrave is quite a bit of a, I feel like the atmosphere just feels very different. Yeah. And it's very action based. So I feel like it definitely caters to different interests, but I really liked those aspects of it. I think I do still prefer Nevernight just because the first book is always just so much more exciting, like learning everything and getting to know the characters. And I do think that Godsgrave is probably like, I think it is setting up for what's going to happen next.
Yeah, I think that we definitely need like the world and a bit more of like the, I think that's okay, that's more spoilery. I'll wait till we get to the spoilery section.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, overall, like obviously I really, really loved it. I think it's great. I think the title, like the cover page is one of my favorites.
Yeah.
But,
it's epic.
Yeah, they seemed like two very different books and there was minimal bridging. But I'm sure that's all addressed in Dark Dawn and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
But shall we chat spoilers?
Yes, let's dive into the spoilery things. And if anyone in the comments wants to ask us questions or there's anything in particular you want to discuss with us, let us know. Comment away.
Everyone's always like, what's KOA? KOA is King of the Bash by Sarah J. Maas, just if you're wondering, which isn't what we're talking about now. But in saying that, my video will be up in an hour, so.
Love it. Oh, exciting.
It's 32 minutes long.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it was a live reaction. Like,
I was
goodness. It's terrible. It's just me crying with makeup on for most of it. Anyway,
oh my god.
Godsgrave. Shall we begin?
Lovely.
So, I don't even know where to begin. Okay, first, I still don't buy 100% the Ash and Mia romance. I don't 100% buy it.
For me, yeah, I completely agree. They've got such a complicated history that it's not the most believable, but I enjoy it. I just feel like I'm a bit trash for it. Like I do find it really enjoyable. And
I want it to be, but I want to love her as much as I love Trick. That's I'm such a hard Trick stan that in order to make me accept and really love Ash and Mia's relationship, like he's gonna have to work real hard in Dark Dawn for me to be like, okay, I'm fully aboard this. Especially with Mia going on like is this love? Do I love her? And I was like, I don't know either. I also don't know what you love.
Yeah, but in addition to that, I feel like with Trick and Ash, Mia definitely uses them as well. Not like in like a necessarily terrible way, but like okay.
It's like she buries her aggression and her fear and her worry into Ash like throughout most of this book.
Yeah.
She goes out when she's scared, when she's worried, and I don't necessarily think that's for the support. It's for the to forget that she's going through shit.
It's not particularly healthy.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
What about the series is actually healthy?
I mean, that is very true.
Yeah, but like I said, I reckon if you I like them together a lot, but I think if I want to be like pushed across the line, he has to work really hard in Dark Dawn to make me like Ash. I do think she was supportive of Mia throughout Godsgrave. Like she was there for Mia, and then especially that's the thing, seeing that they originally had the same motives. Like they both went to the Red Church to literally get revenge for their family.
Yeah.
Sort of thing. And so how they handle it is such in a different way. And I feel like with Ash, she got hers. So now she's like, oh, well, now I'm just here to look after Mia while she gets hers.
Yeah.
I felt there wasn't, I love their banter, but I would have loved to see, more of it. As opposed to just having Ash being like a stone cold cow.
Yeah. Especially, for their friendship in the first book. After that, I really loved the banter there.
Yeah. Yeah, in terms of like the new cast of characters, I didn't feel overly connected to most of them. Like I liked Sid more once we found out like his backstory.
Yeah, he's definitely my favorite.
In the beginning, yeah, like I didn't really care. Like Maggot died, I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I can't die, that's about it. I think the only thing that really upset me that I can remember was when Björn died and Bryn was upset.
Oh, that was pretty heartbreaking.
Yeah, I remember that being upsetting, but I didn't really care much about the rest. And like, whereas in Nevernight, like I think I was a little more interested in the other characters. I mean, granted, most of those characters are in Godsgrave, even though like Jess gets like, which was interesting. I feel like she was our main like bad guy. I was actually really shocked that she was killed off so fast. Like she was like our main, our immediate antagonist, apart from like the big bad. And it was just like he was like, all right, well, off you go. And I was like, oh, okay. But I'm also kind of glad that it was Ash. I was like, yeah, fucking do it, destroy them all.
Exactly. And I think like it would have been pretty predictable if we got some like weird redemption arc from Jess or like saw her and Mia connecting, because like from the start it like wouldn't have been believable, and that's what I was expecting. So yeah, I was just really shocked that she was killed off. So it's like, wow,
we get the longer, and then the fact that it's like, nah, she's gone. I was like, I'm not mad about it. I love, like, it's just, maybe it's just me because I'm trash, but I love when Jay opens books with smut. A couple of chapters, we've got Mia having a threesome, and I was just like, I'm all for it.
I'm
all for it. And especially because it's so, like, there's nothing nice about it. It's not a nice, romantic, like, it's not Sarah J. Maas smut, for example. I'm, like, coming off KOA. Like, it's not, they were, you know,
emotional and sensitive,
emotionally attached, as like she was fucking him from behind. Wow. Yeah. Vice versa. But, you know,
well, no,
sort of,
exactly. It's more.
Yeah, and I appreciate that more so. Cause I'm like, I can't remember personally the last time I did it and I was all like, oh, the feelings and the romance. And that's just me.
And like, also the fact that she's doing it to seduce her victim, like her target. She's going to kill him.
Her womanly body and her womanly charm. I love it. If I had any womanly charm, I'd use it. I don't.
But alas,
for the killing.
We mere mortals.
I know. I really loved her. Like, I think it was far-fetched. It was a huge stretch, her plan in the beginning to, like, get taken to the Hanging Garden and be auctioned off and all the tear drinker stuff at the beginning. I was like, that's really, really stretching it. Like,
it was a pretty loose plan. Like, there's so many factors that could go wrong.
Exactly. I was like, I have every faith in my girl, but I'm also like, that is really, like...
Well, in that instance, it wasn't all up to her. She wasn't in complete control of everything, as we saw multiple times with like the raiders that came in, and then also the fact that, was it Leonidas' daughter ends up bidding higher than him?
Yeah. And then, like, that's the thing, like, I saw Mia originally as such a control freak, and so, like, across every element of every bit of her plan, and then for her to just be like, well, I guess I'll just hope for the best. I was like, honey, that's not you. What you doing? But I mean, obviously, like, it turned out, of course. But it was cool to see, like, you know, she was going for Leonidas, and then is it Leonidas?
Let me double check. It's the lion, like his lion. So it, like, his name is quite similar to it.
Going for the dad, but then the daughter was like, I will take her.
And then his daughter.
Cool. Yeah, that was
his Leona.
Yeah. And, like, as much as I love it, I'm like, I hate the names of people. Like, Leona literally means lion. Like, that's literally, he named his daughter a lion. And Arcades, I love the name Arcades. I don't know why. But, like, okay, the name Furion, I hate it so much. Furion is it was up there with Jonin. Like, these are two of the worst fantasy names I've literally ever heard.
Really? I didn't mind them.
Really?
No.
But then, yeah, like, as much as I love Mia, like, I think Mia is such a basic-ass name. And apologies to anyone who's named Mia, but...
Well, like, in the fantasy world, seeing, like, with a lot of ones that do seem to be kind of made up or, like, a bit of a throwback.
Yeah. And I just thought Mia was very, like, simple. I mean, obviously I love it, but... so I thought that was the fact that she just kind of threw caution to the wind and was like, hey... who knows what could happen? I was like, oh, that's not good. And then especially like I get she's like super tough and strong and she's the big bad, and especially in this book we see like a lot, like there's training montages, which I love. But hold up, are you bringing me the birds? Okay. I'm sorry, Jacob's just decided to deposit the birds to me.
Okay.
Hello, children. This is their like hangout cage when they're upstairs and they want to be upstairs with me. But you can't be loud, okay? That's the only thing I say.
Cute.
All right. So, fuck, what was I saying? Yeah, like she's the big bad. Like I love training. I'm both of you. I love training montages, so I will watch I will read a training montage till I die. But then also seeing her, like, there was only a few times where she was like bested, and I always find that interesting. I'm like, realistically, at the end of the day, she's a 17, 18-year-old girl, and there's like these big brutal men who like physically they would beat you, but then it's like, yeah. So I mean, sometimes I thought she was getting it too easy. Yes, this is not gonna work for me, boys. I thought it was like she was getting it too easy, and then like I wanted more hardship. If that makes sense. So
there was something I was about to say before, and I completely forgot. No, I'll remember it in a little bit and come back to it.
Okay. I hated Furion with a passion. What was going on?
Yeah,
like,
he was a.
I thought they would be related, and then I thought they were gonna fuck, and then I thought he would like actually turn around and be a good. This is what I deal with on a daily basis. I thought he'd turn around and be a decent guy. And then he wasn't. And that.
Yeah. I was expecting to see a little development from him, but at the same time, like I find that his character was pretty authentic to itself, and like if he did make a big shift, I don't think it would have been super believable.
I like that I hate it because I wanted him to help Mia, but I understand that he was like, I don't want to know.
Like I like how his character was created and developed, but I just didn't like him as a person.
Yeah. I didn't like. It took me a really long time to understand at the end where she like eats him. It took me a long time to like figure out what was going on.
But she wasn't actually eating him; it was just a shadow.
What does it even look like? What does that mean? That's one thing I do find hard about these books is to like. I'm not really like I read and I read like I would watch on film. Like I would see it in film, and so I find it really hard imagining a lot of the shadow stuff.
I actually find that really easy to imagine
because I don't see it as shadows. I see it as like smoke, like wispy 3D smoke, as opposed to like up against the wall shadows.
Oh no, I don't see it up against the wall. I do see it as like not like super smoky, like a little more solid than that.
Yeah,
but it's still like 2D.
Like Fantastic Beasts, the black smoky thing that what's its name is. I don't remember what it's called.
Good question. I have no idea.
That's what I imagine it is. Somebody knows what it's called, let me know. You know the thing, the Obscurial.
Oh, yes, that's right. Sorry.
I kind of envision it as a lot of the time.
Okay.
So yeah, I was like, what does that look like? Which is like one of my main problems with this series and visualizing it and, you know, trying to make it a film and stuff is I'm like, how does this even look? When she like pats Mr. Kindly, I'm like, what is she patting? They literally say he's paper thin.
Yeah. Like, and like her hand passes through him, so she's not actually patting him, but it's just like the motion of it.
Yeah, but like I'm always just so confused by that. I'm like, what is going on? Yeah, so Leona I didn't really care about either. I thought I was interested that she was like brought in and set up as this like new character, and then just are we gonna see more of her in Dark Dawn? I don't know, but it just feels it was very like ended at the end. When like they killed everyone and she's like, Leona, freaking be better or whatever that last drama was together.
But I also really like that that she came in and like as a demeanor was like obviously challenging a lot of the norms as well. Like she's faced a lot of challenges and pushback for being a woman and training the gladiati. Yeah. So I thought that was really interesting as well. So like and especially because I just read the scene where she was she's bought Mia and transporting her, and then I think it's the what's he called? Executus, is that what it?
Executus.
Is that? Yeah, Executus. And like he's just like, oh, she's a wimp of a girl, and it's like,
Yeah.
appreciated that she was like, don't be fooled by her because just she's a little woman. But she's like, so she like knows Mia's strengths, but she's also like, she's got a business to run, even if it's like a slaving business. So she's like a hard ass woman, but I think she's also like quite understanding in some ways as well. Did you find yourself getting blue balls with Mia not understanding any more darkened things? Oh yeah.
I feel like nothing out of this book. Like I feel like there was no prophecy darken related shit at all.
I was expecting a little more of that stuff and like the he fell here, sun
like
god stuff.
It was Cassius all over again.
With
it was her being like, really teach me, and him being like, nah, and then dying. Like, can we just not? Like, can she just have someone? Even the chronicler is like, I got a book for you. I don't know anything about it.
Yeah.
Come on, like somebody
tell us more information. Well, with him as well, he's kind of like, you have to earn the answers. And I was like, well, if it's life or death, just tell her.
Oh, I hate that about characters. They're like, you must find it within yourself. I was like, okay, but can you just tell me and then I'll figure it out? Like, I'll do all that like deep dive shit later. So that was, I found that really annoying. What else? Yeah, obviously all the reveals at the end about Jonan being alive and what's
I expected Jonan to be alive, but I didn't expect that Cassius was her father.
Scaver.
Oh my god. My brain is not working. Yes, no, Scaver. Sorry, it's just because someone commented about Cassius, so I just saw the name and yeah.
I knew Jonan was going to be alive from like Nevernight. Like there's just something I had a feeling about it. Didn't pick Jonan. Scaver being her dad. I really thought the marriage between her parents was like a cool sort of thing. Like the fact that he was obviously in love with her dad was obviously in love with one of his like. And they loved each other platonically, but yeah, there was like a oi, stop it, like the friendship sort of thing. I thought that was really cool. And let me have a note. Yeah, because when we have the reveal of Jonan being alive, I thought that Scaver had just like stolen the child. Yeah, like, I didn't put two and two together that maybe he is the real father until obviously a little bit later on, like that first instance where she sees him in the audience. Yeah, I thought so too. What was I going to say? I liked as much as I don't want to say glazed over or skimmed a lot of like the actual fighting sort of stuff. I really liked the one where like she obviously the whole plan where she's like they're gonna fake escape and I'm gonna fake execute them and then we're all gonna like disappear and all be saved. Yeah, I really like that. Really cool. Because at one point I was like, okay, when it was happening and we didn't realize that Mia was like it was like fake, she was staging it. I was like, oh my god, Mia, you had these connections and you're just going all out like your mind is twisted with revenge. It's like I was like upset but not shocked that she went that way, but I was like pleasantly surprised and like it made more sense with her character that she didn't actually. I mean, like, I think it would have been okay if she did kill them, if that like earned her some other new reprieve, but then she like thought about it for the rest of her life or whatever. But like because she doesn't know how to kill them, but then was pleasantly surprised that she didn't. Because like Mia's a hard ass bitch. Yes, she's an assassin, and when she's given a job, she does it, and she kills people if they get in her way, like get in between her and her goal. But she doesn't run around killing innocents. Like that's why she didn't initially first succeed in becoming Blade, because she couldn't kill an innocent child. Like even though that was like you know what I mean. So like she still has some kind of morals there, and she's not just going to kill all of the other gladiati because with no real other reason there. So like she still has a heart. She can be cold-hearted, but there's still a heart deep in there, which I really liked about her character. And seeing those conflicts with morality as well was really interesting. Yeah. One thing I really hated was the amount of like I don't know, like when she's won a battle and she's like, "What's my name?" Oh god. It's like or say their own name.
It's like one of those real cheesy like scenes from I hate seeing that in movies, and I just hate those scenes in general. Yeah. Being like,
be proud, but like quietly.
Yeah.
Just be like, be humble, man. Be humble.
It's like, are the audience really gonna get that excited about some egotistical bastard that just want to fight? Really?
Like, I am more empathetic with like the people who are like, okay, I won, and they like take a minute, they're quiet, and they just leave. But then she's like, what's my fucking name? And I was like, oh,
like, if I was in the audience, I'd be like, you know your name, hun. I don't need to tell you.
Well, one of those like, she was the little lightning girl. She was the darkin. She was the crow. I was like, just shut up. Shut up. I love the imagery on like the final spin that she does, where she like stabs, catches Jonan, and like spins, and then like backflips into the water. Like,
I know.
Assassin's Creed style. I was like, I love boys.
Neck level stuff. Love. Yeah, I really, really love that. I was just like reading that. Also, the fact that I was like, what was it? I think I was like sleep deprived as well, and I was like freaking out with everything that was happening. My heart was just absolutely racing. I thought I was going to have a heart attack because I was like, how is this going to end? And just having like this like really epic visualization of how she went about the stabbing and the grabbing and just like in like a fluid movement.
Oh. Backflip. I was like, my queen. And then like with where it's like, you know, was she eaten by the drakes? Was she, you know, did she swim through the ducks? Like, I was like, I love any of those options. Yeah, I thought that was great.
Yeah, like the audience theorizing, she just vanished into thin air. I was like, love it.
Really cool. Interesting about like the Red Church actually being in Scaver's pocket. I was like, I don't know how, like, I get it. I don't know how I feel about it. Like, they knew from the beginning then.
Yeah.
They showed up. They're like, oh, well, she's probably going to want revenge on Scaver. It's like, what? Why didn't they try harder to kill her off? Like, why did they like let her?
They probably didn't think her as that much of a threat, or that they could just like keep evading it, or like
when they did realize what a fucking badass she is. Like, why did they not go like try harder to get rid of her?
Well, they did send her. They like placed her in a city that was nowhere near Godsgrave as well. So they could have just like endlessly positioned her in certain places and blah blah blah, where she wouldn't be anywhere near him.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, at the end, obviously, them like grabbing Ash and Mercurio and everything. My son returning. Oh.
Somewhat half returning. We don't know what he is.
Yeah, I don't know, but I don't know how I feel about the fact that his text is like the same as the Darken text, as the demon text.
Yeah.
Like, he puts his text basically.
Well, yeah, because that got me confused. I was like, wait, is he a demon? But he's still like physical. He's not a shadow.
Yeah, and then like at the beginning when he saves her from fucking wherever she's being saved from, she's like, he's got like he's got black hands, and he's really like, he's got like, I imagine his like dreadlocks like fucking snakes in the air, like floating.
That's what it kind of read as.
Yeah, but I do love that she's like, who the fuck are you? And he's like, I am. And she's like, no, like, what do you actually want? Like, as opposed to,
it's like, stop with the bullshit riddles. Just tell me what the fuck's going on.
And that's one thing I love about Mia. Like, she's got no time for bullshit. She's like, just fucking tell me. Like, I don't care about your fancy, like, Adonai. Like, when she's talking to Adonai, and he's all like, how with beeth, seeth, bloodeth, catheth. And she's like, can you just fucking tell me? Like, I don't have time for this.
Yeah, exactly.
So, yeah, I mean, that's kind of my, like, all of my general thoughts on the whole book. I liked it, and I'm interested, like, I'm so fucking keen to see where Dark Dawn goes, but I don't know how I'm going to feel if Dark Dawn is, like, a whole other world. Like, so it's, like, two separate books. Like,
Yeah, no, I totally get it. But I feel like this one, to an extent, is a little bit second book syndrome. Like, not in a bad way, but it's just like it is quite different, and it's working on other things while the rest of the story is going to proceed in book 3, because there's still so many things left unanswered in Godsgrave.
The darkened stuff is still unanswered. Like,
I was expecting to get more on that and more on the gods. So there's so much that's still left as a mystery. And I feel like this one was kind of like, here's a fun interlude with a lot of action and Mia like still attempting to complete her mission. But a lot of the things that we've learnt about aren't yet in motion.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. So I feel like that's kind of where it's going. So I'm really curious to see where it does go.
Yeah, like I said, I'm only 20 pages in, but I'm actually I'm tabbing things today. Oh yeah,
girl, good girl. So my
yeah.
I'm gonna go.
What was that tab about?
I'm gonna go through my tabs and see what I've got here.
Yeah,
what some of the interesting things.
We wait. I will. How many questions do we? How many prizes do we have?
How many questions have you got? A few.
So
okay, cool.
Let's do like 2 questions now.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right. Time for giveaway prizes. Oh, I've just finished. Okay.
Okay. Oh, don't forget as well, we've got the hardest one for a bigger prize. We'll do that at the end. But essentially, hold on. We have, let me just display them out a little bit so you can see. We have 6 signed Nevernight bookmarks, which is very, very fancy. So I'm going to be doing these for the first 6 questions we'll be touching on. And these are going to be the prizes, so 1 each. And we also have hardcover Godsgrave. This is the Goldsboro exclusive edition. So one winner will also get a signed Goldsboro edition, special edition, plus a signed bookmark as well. And Jay has kindly made some doodles with Mr. Kindly and Eclipse. It's glorious. So this is the epic prize with our hardest trivia question. We're going to be offering this up, which is very exciting.
We're giveaway on my Instagram at the moment.
Sorry?
The giveaway on my Instagram.
Yes, that's right. That's ending on the 30th, I think it is. Piera, has an epic giveaway, which includes paperback of Nevernight and Godsgrave, both signed bookmark, as well as a Nevernight-inspired book sleeve and a Mr. Kindly candle. So
jump on that.
Go to her Instagram.
Right.
I feel like I'll just say this now. The people who do answer the question correct first, the winners of each, please let me know where you're going to send your address. So contact myself or Piera on Twitter or Instagram. Just let us know in the comments where we can expect to see a message from you. Just DM us your address. Yeah. Pretty please.
Cool. All right. So 2 questions coming your way. Obviously, the first person who replies in the comments wins. Let me think. Okay. Question number 1. What was Arcadie's nickname? Like how Mia is called the Crow. What was Arcadie's nickname back in the day? That was my my waiting music. I should have put like a 1 minute like time frame on them so we're not waiting for like 20 minutes.
Good idea.
Come on, it's easy. It's so easy. Come on, you can do it.
Is there a bit of a lag? There might be a bit of a lag with when the video actually comes out. Shows up on screen, sorry. Arcadie's nickname.
What is it? And think about the whole picture. What is it likely to be? And I'm pretty sure I actually said it earlier. I've actually secretly been dropping answers throughout this entire live show. So,
ho ho ho!
Who was paying attention? You could win yourself a signed ass bookmark. Okay.
Next question. No one knows.
Okay. While we wait. I also can't forgive Ash for what she did to Trick, but
I mean, yeah, that is pretty unforgivable.
Unforgivable, but then I'm still like, Mia, she killed your man. Why you vote her? Shut up. But then also, like, realistically, I'm mad that they never really address like the fact that Ash's brother has also been killed. And like she doesn't know if it was Mia, and like I don't know if she knows who it was, but like that's never really addressed. Like her brother was the only person that Ash really had. And then it would have been cool actually if Osric wasn't a complete cunt and survived.
That's
like,
true.
The weird relationship between like brother, sister, and Mia, like sister's girlfriend sort of thing. I feel like that could have been some fun banter there.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Have we had an answer yet? Yeah, ding, 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 ding. Good job, Anika. It is the Red Lion of Betrayer. 10 points. Please let us know where you will be contacting and who, whether it's me or Kaz, either or Instagram or Twitter, ideally, with your postal address.
Just let us know in the comments and we'll send you a bookmark your way.
I'm also just going to write it down in our little group chat so we remember.
Yeah.
Righty. I'll answer. Okay, next question. I would like you to please tell me what the name of Mia's accomplice was at the very beginning while she was like doing the threesome. Like who was her like backup hand, if that makes sense.
Who was like on the mission with her. Not like killing, but a hand. It is international as well, these giveaways, by the way. Yes.
Alrighty. Is John and Darkin? I think so. Yeah, I'm pretty sure at the end of Godsgrave it does say, or she thought he might be.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she said she felt the same way she felt when she saw old mate.
I don't think, I think she's like thinking, but I don't think there's any like concrete answers yet because we also don't know where Mia's Darkin lineage comes from.
Yeah. Yeah. I think, I'm interested to see if he is. What else? Yeah, we don't know if Trick's alive. We don't know what's going on there. I have, like, he's obviously back because he's there. But I'm interested because all of his text is in the same way of, like, the demons are. I keep saying demons, and it's demons. The demons are, and obviously when we saw him at the beginning, saving Mia, I'm interested to see, like, what he is. But I'm glad he's back. But if he's not back in the same way that he was in Nevernight, I'm going to be sad. That's why I liked him in Nevernight, because I liked their banter and his good golden heart.
Ooh, I think we have a winner, Abigail. Dove.
It is.
Ding, congratulations.
Abigail, you win. It is indeed Dove.
So, Annika and Abigail, please remember to leave a comment with who you're going to be contacting and where to give us your postal address so we can send you the signed bookmark.
Yeah. I'm still confused over why Anthea was betraying Leona to her father. Yeah. About that.
Sorry, just give me a second.
Okay. And yeah, I also agree. Seeing if Darkin is hereditary, I'm curious to see if that's the thing. Obviously, I don't think her mother was, which would probably mean that Skaver would be Darkin. Potentially. Maybe?
If it is hereditary, it's got to come from somewhere. Because there was no... Well, her mother was dark-haired as well, though, wasn't she?
Was she? I didn't think so.
I can't remember now.
Reading into this book again. Anyway. Cool. You contact me through Twitter. Abigail will contact you through Twitter. Wonderful.
Make a note of all this.
Yeah, were we ever told who ratted out Mia's plan? No. Are we?
Oh, I can't remember.
I don't think so. She only really told Trick and maybe Ash. Unless they just assumed. Like, they're like, oh, well, she's the chick who Skaver killed her family of. She's probably out for revenge. I actually don't know if it was a death. Yeah, okay. Cool. Well, we will do the next couple questions then. Do you have any questions, Kaz?
Don't you have the list?
I do. Yeah, I see if you have. I'll send you the shows I haven't actually even sent you the list.
Thank you.
Bam. There you go.
Amazing. Okay, cool.
I was going to leave that second question for the big one because I want, like, I'll message you.
Yep.
Okay. But if you would like to shoot some questions out.
Cool.
Big boys.
Okay. So, ow, I just hit myself in the face with that. Okay, So, who is Fire Mass dedicated to? So this is like the celebration that happens towards the start.
I think it's like, first couple chapters.
Yeah. That's when she's assassinating, like
the threesome. I just
threesome. That's like during a Fire Mass celebration. So who is Fire Mass? Which
dedicated to? Which god?
Yeah.
Goddess. Do 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 do. Congrats, Rebecca. It is Tisana.
Well, I say Tsana.
Tsana?
Yeah. No, wait. If it's like Tsar, Tsar, maybe it's Zana.
No,
we need to ask Jay this. Yeah.
So Jay, if you're watching this, let us know. Yes, correct. It's Sana. She is the goddess of fire, or the lady of fire.
Well done.
But mostly fire.
And yes, please let us know who and where you'll be contacting us about your mailing address.
Would you like to ask another question?
Sure thing.
Oh, stop it.
Okay. What were the names of the people involved in the threesome at the very beginning? So this is me as target and the other lovely lady.
Sick.
Piera on Instagram. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I mean, ideally, we only really need the last name of the target because that's what she mostly refers to him as. But if you can give me the whole name, that would just be fun.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, sorry, Caitlin's comment would really mess up Mia's revenge plan if Skava is dark, and her mum reacted so badly to Mia's power, so maybe she has experience with it too. Yeah, like her reaction when she went into the Philosopher's Stone in Nevernight was like, no! Like,
that's it. We're calling it Skava's darken.
Oh. Yeah, so yeah, she was like really repulsed by it. So it's not just like a myth that she's heard about and then seeing her daughter with it. So like it seemed quite.
Woo, Griffin!
Griffin, congratulations!
Congrats! Let us know who and where you will be contacting for your postal address. But his full name was Gaius Nereus Aurelius, apparently.
Yeah, pronunciation win.
I'm like, yeah, I'm Italian. I know how to pronounce things. Yeah, Corvere.
Corvere.
Corvere. Mio Corvere. Which will make my last name Forde, which it's not. Which it's not.
Piera on Instagram. Beautiful. Thank you very much.
I'm still really happy that we're in the acknowledgements.
Oh my god.
And I got my little accent.
Oh,
there's you. And then there's me.
Oh, it's so cool. I remember being like, oh my god, my name is in a book. Yeah, I remember seeing it being like, Kaz, but is it me?
Yeah.
You could know another Kaz.
Hold up. I don't remember. What is this question? Hold up.
Can I just say that I love the first lines? Nothing stinks quite like a corpse.
People often shit themselves when they die. He's going to have a lot to live up to.
I know.
If it doesn't have a first line, I'm going to be like, you've let us down.
Of course it will.
If it doesn't start with
something about shitting and death.
100%.
But I also like chapter 5. The start of that one is pig's blood has a very peculiar taste.
Yeah.
The blood of a this whole sentence, paragraph, I was like, this is gruesome, but I kind of love it. It's like, the blood of a man is best drunk warm, and leaves a hint of sodium and rust clinging to the teeth. Horse's blood is less salty, with an odd bitterness, almost like dark chocolate. But pig's blood has an almost buttery quality, like oysters and oiled iron, slipping down your throat and leaving a greasy tang in its wake. Like, how freaking disgusting is that? It was like, the blood of a man is best drunk warm.
Yeah.
Good to know. I'll definitely use that in my life's experience.
Cool. So you'll contact me on Instagram. Sweet. All right. How many more bookmarks do we have?
We have 2 more.
2 more questions. Okay. Can someone please tell me how Mia won the siege fight? There was the siege of something, and they were the fun team, or the Varnians. Please tell me how she won that. Is the first sentence of chapter 1 of Dark Dawn salt burning in her eyes? It might be. I don't have the
Is there an extract?
Yeah, I think there's an extract flying around somewhere.
That's on like the US copy.
Which means it'll be in one of these copies up there that I just can't be bothered getting onto.
Isn't it the new paperback though? US paperback?
Is it?
That's what I thought.
Do I have the US paperback?
I don't have any of the US paperbacks, which is why I don't.
I've got the Yeah, I've got the US ARC and I've got the US Barnes and Noble and I've got the fancy ones, but no, not the US paperback.
I'm terrible. I haven't read that extract.
Give me the US paperback.
Oh, okay, hold on. We've got some answers.
Correct. Valania, sorry. That is correct. She did, in fact, grab a helmet and infiltrate the other side and kill them from within.
I love that scene. I was cheering for her the whole time. I was like, yes, you are.
I was like, go, Queen, go. So, yeah, let us know how you will be contacting us with your postal address. So we have 2 more questions. One is for another bookmark. The other one is for the Big Bad Game, which is the fancy Waterstones Blue edition. That one.
Godsgrave, sorry.
It's so gross. Ew. All right. Okay.
That'd be amazing, Kayla. Thank you.
Yeah, I've read it, so definitely DM it to you.
Yes, please.
Because I think you also DM'd it to me when it first came out.
I didn't. I think you actually DM'd it to me, but I didn't read it. I didn't have time.
Yeah, I sent it to you. Yeah.
But I haven't read it. I'm fake. Fake fan right here.
Fake fan. Sorry, I don't actually want to eat this. You guys can eat. I'm just chewing on their like sunflower seeds. Nice. All right, would you like to have the last bookmark question?
Okay. Which is the question for the end? The second one at the top?
The second question that is on your list that I've sent you.
Okay, fabulous. Okay. So you know the...
Do the trick question.
Oh, which one?
Hold up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 down on your list where there's no answer.
Okay, yes. I was wondering about that. Okay.
Which now I've just ruined it by saying it's the trick question. So.
Oh, I can't. No, we can't do it if we said it.
Yeah, okay. I pick something else. Fuck.
We'll jokingly say it afterwards. What was Björn and Bryn's speciality in the Collegium? Specialty?
I thought it was specialty.
Sorry, I actually you wrote specialty. I completely
Is that even a word?
I don't think so. I'm still hungover. Please bear with me.
You're all right, baby.
Oh my god, it's 2 p.m. I want to die.
Ding, ding, ding. Bookish Ree, you are correct. It is, in fact, equal eye. Who wants to tell me what equal eye means?
That's one of the terms that I had to, I tried Googling and it was like...
What? Just for funsies, can you tell me what an equal eye actually does? Like what it involves? We've already got chariot. So what...
There's more to it.
On the chariot. In the chariot. Around...
What are they doing when they're on the chariot?
Yes, thank you. Birds, birds, birds. We like birds in bars. Birds,
and also, Bookish Ree, please let me know who you're contacting and where.
Yeah, look at us, group effort. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Yeah, let us know who you're contacting and where. And now we are going for the big game. This one is a more intense question, and you will only win if you get all of the answers correct.
Mm-hmm.
Because obviously it's a big prize. So the question for the big game is, how many are in Mia's Collegium at the beginning, and what are their names? So this is all of the Falcons. What are their names? Enjoy. Cool. Contact me on Twitter. Wonderful.
Beautiful. I've made a note of all those. Thank you guys so much.
Ooh, you're getting postmarks, bookmarks.
In the post.
Post, yeah. Do 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 do.
For a second, I thought you were going into the Wii music. Do.
The what?
The Wii music?
I don't think I've actually even played it. I don't even know what that would sound like.
Oh, there's some videos of people dancing to it on
Amazing.
Facebook, which is low. It's like do do do. Oh, I can't do the whole thing. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. If you don't have all of the names, please avoid commenting as well, just because people can then go off your answers.
I believe there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I believe there are 7 at the beginning. And this doesn't include like Maggot, it doesn't include her or Arcades or any of those extra characters. It's like the fighters who was fighting when they had fights. Every time I do this, I feel like that meme where it's like
Wait, what meme?
There's a meme that's like when I think it's maybe Bart Simpson. When someone's like, Godsgrave is a shit book, and they have like Godsgrave is a shit book, but they've got like capital letter, little letter, capital letter, little letter, and then the meme is like, Godsgrave is a shit book. I'll try and find it.
Okay.
Bum ba bum ba bum ba bum ba bum ba bum ba bum. Don't SpongeBob. Yeah, SpongeBob. Oh, SpongeBob. Did I say Bart Simpson? It is SpongeBob. You're right. I don't know why I said Bart Simpson. Ooh, I think we might have a wiener.
Oh,
I think we might have a wiener.
I think we do.
Julia, I think you won. I think you just won. Blade Singer, yes. Bryn and Björn, yes. Furion, yes. Mateo was one I was worried people would get stuck on. Yes. Mia, obviously. Otho, yes. Sid, yes. And Wave Walker, yes. I believe that is all of them.
Beautiful.
So.
Well, that's that. Those are the answers we were looking for. So
you win. Congrats.
Congratulations.
So let us know who you'll contact and where for your postal address, and we will send you the copy of Godsgrave. Can you repeat that question? Anyway, that's pretty much it.
You're not the boss of me now. You're not the boss of me now.
Metilius. I don't even know who that is. I'm ringing. Why am I ringing? Go away, Bubba. Sorry, my mother's trying to ring me. Yeah. Anyway, so that was our Godsgrave live show.
Ooh. Congratulations to all of the people who have won things. I will, when you've sent through the addresses, we'll get those posted hopefully pretty soon.
Yep. Otherwise, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Feel free to always tweet us about Nevernight and Godsgrave because we're always happy to chat about it.
Always.
Yeah. And we will let you know next time when something like this is happening. I mean, we'll do Dark Dawn when it comes out.
Oh, yeah,
10 years from now. It's been 74 years. I think it's 84 years.
84 years. I quoted that yesterday as well, hilariously.
Alrighty, team. Well, that's us. Hope you guys enjoyed, and we will see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.